12 years ago. I've never, ever done that, and I didn't do it just now. Julia saw her husband as a black silhouette, standing in front of the bright living room window. The light reflected from his gaunt cheek, his short parted hair. So he hadn't hit Max. He just started screaming. Bentheim took a step toward her. I think he was suddenly afraid that I might do something to him. Julia's eyes drifted past Bentheim to the night-cloaked garden. She was sitting in a wicker chair next to a table, out on the small stone terrace in front of the living room. Her legs were shaking, and her whole body felt numb. Julia, Can I talk to you for a minute? Bentheim stood at the table and looked down at her. What woman? The question kept resounding in her head. In case you're upset about what Max said. Julia. She looked up to him. There's nothing you need to be upset about. What woman, Xavier? She works for Felix. Why was she down there? Xavier propped the fingertips of his right hand on the glass tabletop. It has to do with what I'm working on for Felix. What business did she have in the guest house? I can't tell you that. She felt as if a long, thin, infinitely sharp blade was slowly slicing through her belly. Why not? It's too early, Julia. It's not. What isn't that simple? That Felix is supplying you with women? That you meet up with them here on my parents' property? Julia forced herself to suppress even the slightest quaver in her voice, but was aware of how flat and thin her voice was, how short of breath she sounded. Xavier pulled a chair over and sat down beside her. He laid one hand on her arm. For a moment, it felt to her like his hand was the body of a large spider with 5 bare legs. There's nothing going on between me and that woman. You have to believe me. She was here to pick something up, a manuscript. Maybe it's overdoing things, but I don't trust sending what I'm writing through the normal mail. She delivered it to Felix. Okay? Why is he asking me if it's okay? To Julia, it sounded as if he was asking her if this version of things was acceptable to her. A courier? She pulled her arm away, but would rather have slapped him in the face. Don't lie to me. But the spider crawled back. Xavier laid his hand on her arm once again. You have to trust me, Julia. I can't tell you everything just yet. It's too early. But it's got nothing to do with our family. And what if that's true? Julia thought. It's the work for Felix, Xavier continued. What he's planning is madness. It's preposterous. But it's also incredibly fascinating. I've never been part of a project like this. She notices how he averts his eyes. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't just let it slip away. He fixes his gaze on her face again. It scares me, Julia. Felix demands everything from me. Every idea I've ever had. Every trick I've ever learned. Every moment of my time. Every conceivable thought. He sucks it all up like a sponge. He wants everything, and he has a place for everything in his system. And he needs it. I'm not just saying this. He really needs it. Because what he's planning is so overblown, so immense, so disturbing. Xavier stopped to draw breath. She had never heard him speak like this before. She felt the pressure of his hand increasing. He takes the things I give him and modifies them, Julia. Xavier's voice had suddenly turned raw and husky. My writing, my words are living things, but he doesn't give a damn about that. He amputates a leg here, an ear there. He reattaches the leg above the eye, sews the ear to the sole of the foot. When I get it back again,